There's a quiet burden men carry, one that few talk about, but many feel. It's the weight of responsibility, the need to fix, to provide, to shield, to bear the pain of others as if it were our own. Because that's what good men do, right? They step up. They take on the weight. They become the rock for those around them. But there's something no one tells you. Something that, if left unchecked, will break even the strongest man. You are not responsible for fixing everyone's pain. I know that's hard to hear. Maybe it even feels selfish. After all, you were taught to be strong, to hold it all together, to be the one people can lean on. And yes, there is honor in that. There is purpose in being a protector, a provider, a leader. But brother, listen to me. There's a fine line between being strong and being buried alive under the weight of things that were never meant to be yours to carry. Empathy is a gift, a fire that burns in the heart of a man who cares. But fire, if uncontrolled, consumes. Feeling someone else's pain does not mean you are meant to fix it. Their battle is not always yours to fight. Think about it. How many times have you taken on someone else's burden? A friend going through something heavy, a family member struggling, a woman you love hurting in ways you can't even begin to mend. And so, you do what you've always done. You try to fix it. You pour yourself out, hoping your strength will be enough to make things right. But what happens when it's not? What happens when, despite your best efforts, the pain remains? Frustration, exhaustion, guilt. The silent questions creep in. Am I not enough? Why can't I fix this? Why do I feel so damn tired? Because, my brother, you were never meant to fix everything. You were meant to be present, to listen, to care, but not to carry what was never yours to bear. There is a difference between support and sacrifice, between love and self-destruction. A man must know his limits, not because he is weak, but because his strength is finite, and he must choose where to place it. The strongest men are not those who bear the weight of the world on their shoulders, but those who know when to let go of what does not belong to them. This is not about becoming cold. This is about becoming wise. Understanding that love does not mean martyrdom, that being a pillar of strength does not mean being a dumping ground for everyone else's pain, that you can care deeply without losing yourself in the process. So, what do? You set boundaries. You learn to say, I hear you, I see you, but this is not mine to fix. You offer support without absorbing suffering. You remind yourself that your value is not measured by how much pain you can take on. And then you turn inward, because the one person you are responsible for, above all others, is yourself. You cannot pour from an empty cup. You cannot lift others if you are drowning. Brother, you are not failing by letting go. You are not weak for knowing your limits. In fact, it takes incredible strength to say, I love you, but I cannot fix this for you. You are a man, not a savior, and that is enough. So stand tall. Be there, but don't break yourself in the process. Feel deeply, but don't drown in another person's storm. Lead, but don't lose yourself trying to save those who must learn to stand on their own. Because in the end, the greatest strength a man can have is the wisdom to know when to hold on and when to let go.